Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for February 5th, 2016 for your Friday. We're going to have this coastal system still affecting parts of the area this morning, but I think it moves away pretty quickly here, so we're only going to be talking about very early in the morning. This should end here. Probably the latest is what we're looking at is about mid-morning for the snow to end. Areas that got into it in Pennsylvania, the northwestern side, should be ending up a little bit sooner in the pre-dawn hours. But this area will move. Area of snow will move with this area of low pressure to the northeast here, and we'll have some pretty intense rates here very early this morning until you get. Especially down here in South Jersey and Delaware, where we expected, all the way to New York City, where we expected our highest accumulation. So should get some pretty intense banding here. Could have some 1 inch per hour rates with this until it moves off to the northeast. This is one of those surprise systems we were only talking about for the last couple of days, and that's it. This is something we saw a week out. We did see the system itself, but most model projections had us going out in this direction here instead of closer to the coast. And since it did move a little bit closer, we were able to get a little bit more than clipped here. Some decent snowfall accumulations with this for some areas in the southeastern areas. And so, this will happen sometimes. Sometimes the models will continually show something further off to the southeast, and then you'll get a last-minute shift northwest, and that's what we had over the last 48 hours or so. And actually, yesterday actually continued to trend even further to the northwest here. And this system's going to wind up in New England, really ramp itself up here. So it should be a good snowstorm for up Boston, up in eastern Maine here before the system pulls away. Now we're going to have a couple days where it's going to get, actually call it the weekend. The entire weekend is going to be a pretty nice weekend with temperatures above normal. Not too far above normal, though. We're only talking about slightly above normal temperatures this weekend, but very nice dry conditions. And then we're going to have this system moving off to our north here. You can see it entering our picture here. It's going to have a cold front with it, and that's going to drop down through our area here on Sunday. Not any precipitation associated with it, but that will allow for high pressure to settle in behind it up to the north here. At the same time, temperatures are going to drop and be a lot cooler here for Monday than they were here over the weekend. So we're going to have another system. This is system number 2. This is going to be, we are pretty confident this one does stay well to the southeast and heads out to sea in this direction here. That is pretty far. I mean, for this thing to trend northwest would be pretty significant. I mean, that's a lot of real estate between here and here. We're talking about 500 miles. It would have to move west, northwest. I don't think that's happening. So this should aimlessly head out to sea here. And then our next system will be cutting down through the Great Lakes. This is the one we're keeping a close eye on for early next week here. Looks like Monday, most of Monday is going to be dry here. We're going to have some snow showers that are going to move in here later in the day or at night. And this system will actually start to redevelop another system. Here's your main system right here. It's going to try to redevelop another one just south of the region. It's going to kind of head up like this. That's going to allow for some enhanced snow here. That's going to last right into the day on Tuesday, maybe even Tuesday night. And you can see that here is early Tuesday morning. As it moves off to the northeast, you still have the influence of the what was the primary before out here. This is the new one taking over, but you still have this present here, this low pressure here, so the area between could get some moderate snowfall out of this. Now, there's a lot of different evolutions on the models. Some have this further south, some have it missing altogether. I really don't think you're going to be missing altogether. There's a couple different pieces of energy working around the base of this trough axis here, so a lot can happen, but I doubt nothing at all. So we're going to be looking at least snow showers, but also the opportunity for a significant snowfall for parts of the area. This is the GFS we're using here in the image here, so this one was actually pretty enthused, and so are its ensemble members. Now there is an opportunity, since this low is still going to be hanging around here. Might even have some leftover snow showers here early on Wednesday, or just maybe passing snow shower throughout the day, but Wednesday should be much improved, it looks like, under current estimations. But we don't have anything as far as a map out for this yet, so there's a lot of things that can happen with it yet. We're going to narrow that down over the next 24 to 36 hours, and then hopefully get a first call over the weekend here. So once we narrow down what is going to happen with this and who's getting what and how much we're talking in terms of total snowfall. And again, look for that this weekend. Once this system, the coastal system this morning, passes away, we'll shift our focus to this. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for February 5th, 2016. Have a great Friday.